Hi everyone, everybody from YouTube, all my followers, welcome to another video. This video today is on 2002 Smart Fortwo, and this is actually my little run around, and the problem with this car, I bought this car not long ago, and the car has been pretty much faultless. No issues at all, but not long after I bought it, it developed a problem on the light system. So when I'll turn the lights here, this would be the side lights, and then this would be the dipped beams. The lights wouldn't work. The side lights would work fine, but then they wouldn't come on. And sometimes I would have to turn it really quick. Sometimes I would have to put in dipped beams and then alternate between dipped and main beams and just do it really quick for the lights to come on. And it's been like that for about a week, I would say. And then after that, one time I've lost the lights while I was driving. And at that point, I've just stopped the car, and I never drove it again. I stopped the car, and about a week later, I came to start the engine to move the car, and the battery was completely flat, as you're going to see now. I'm cranking the engine. Look, now even lights comes on. Nothing, absolutely nothing. I could not even open the car with a remote. So I don't know what made the battery to discharge. I'm hoping it was something related to this problem. This is the first problem I'm gonna tackle anyway. And yeah, so that's what happened. At the moment, I haven't took anything apart, so I don't have a clue what's wrong. But like I said, first I'm going to try to see if I can find anything on this stalker here that might cause the battery to actually discharge as well. And then I will try to start the engine. So to remove this here, I'm not going to remove the steering wheel, I think. But if we had to remove the steering wheel, the way you remove the steering wheel is there's a bolt in here. I think it's a torque something, can't remember, probably a 30, maybe 25, and then that releases the airbag. Then you have the bolt that holds the steering. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these covers off. You have a few bolts underneath here. There's 3 in total. And that you need to take off to take these apart. So the top cover, which comes with the dash, is now removed. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to remove this stalker here. I'm going to remove this stalker here, which is secured. Oh, is that secured in there? I think it's just clipped in there. Or it looks like it's just clipped. No, it's not. We're not figured out how it comes out. Okay, so it's just clipped in here. The way you remove it is there's a tab here. It's in there. You just push this tab and you pull it up and it comes out. There it is. Okay, so it's now removed, and we're going to open this and see if we can see anything wrong with this. Thing I forgot to mention, which is when when I would manage to get the lights on, the stalker here, this area here, used to get really hot. At first I thought it was from the HVAC system, which is right behind. But then I've tried for a few days without turning the HVAC system on, and you could really see that I was getting hot in here. So I'm gonna guess there's something wrong in here, where the contacts are or whatever. But let's gonna see. Let's gonna open this and see what we can find. Okay, so the first thing I've noticed is, as you can probably see as well, let me try to focus this a little bit more. Okay, I don't know if you can see the surface of these contacts here. These two, they look okay, but these two, they are absolutely worn out, not in very good conditions. And the way this seems to be working is that slides on top of this. So the way it looks like to me is that obviously from the pins goes onto this back there where they are, the wires are soldered, and then that goes all the way to there. Come on. And then comes all the way up here. I don't know if I can open this at the top. Let me have a look. Okay guys, problem found. So to take these off, all you need to do really is just put something, wedge something between this and this, and just wedge something in there like I did. Wedge something there and just start to slowly force it all the way around, and the top will just come out. The top in there, right at the bottom, there's some sort of cam system, and that, as it turns, it pushes these tabs here, as you can see, and they make contacts on this outer ring. Okay, so as you can see, there's tabs here. Okay, there's 3 of them, and one which is that one there. That one there, I don't know, I really hope the phone is going to focus. That one there, you can't really see it, but it's all burned right at the back. I don't know if you can see, but this one is completely burned out. So what we're going to do, so basically what was happening was this, as these was putting on, as it was making contact, was making too much resistance, and reason why the stalker was getting hot. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to clean those contacts and put everything back on, and hopefully it will work. Okay, I got the engine running already. I've jumped the car. I've been extensively testing the stalker, the lights, and it's been working every single time. You're gonna see the reflection on that car over there. So these are the side lights. That's why you have 3 plates right at the top. One is for the side lights, the other one is for the dipper beams, and the third one is for the fog lights. So obviously the one that was all burned was the one for the dipper beam. So all I've done really was, with some sandpaper, I've just sanded that quite a lot. Then I kind of bent the plate a little bit to make sure the area of contact would be as much as possible, as higher as possible, and yeah, and I've sanded that and put a little bit of grease in there to contact grease to lubricate and obviously to help make contact. And yeah, it's been, you can see at the front every single time it works fine. It was not doing this, believe me or not. It was not doing this. It was not working before. I could have started the engine and showed you before that was not working. My bad. You're gonna have to trust me on that one. But yeah, it's working just fine now. Every single time. And yeah, just one thing to mention as well before I finish this video is, when you put this top off, make sure you align the 0 with, obviously, with that notch in there. Make sure it's aligned on the 0 position. You're gonna find a little bit of resistance when doing this way, but do not try to push it in any other position. Otherwise, what happens is, if you push it in on another position, the top of the cam is gonna catch the pins, those blades at the top, those plates, whatever you want to call them, and it's going to force them down as well, and it's going to push them away from their place, and this will not work. And yes, I've learned by experience. So make sure you put this aligned on the 0 position and you'll be just fine. Finally be off resistance, but just wiggle it about and push it down, and that will go in place. Okay. I might do a separate video for why this was discharging the battery. I don't have a clue yet why it's discharging the battery, but this video will be for the lights. And yeah, I hope there's some information here that will be able to help someone out there. I hope you enjoyed the video. Any questions, suggestions, comments, like always, put them below. And like always, guys, thank you for watching the video.